What if I told you that behind Beyonce's perfect smile and flawless performances lies a secret life the world was never supposed to see? A story of betrayal, power, and silence so deep it nearly destroyed everything she built. Because what if the real reason behind her success was also her biggest heartbreak? Stay till the end, because once you hear the truth about how Beyonce became untouchable, you will never look at her the same way again. Beyonce, a name that echoes through generations not just as a singer, but as a symbol of perfection and mastery. Yet behind the lights and fame lies a story of pressure, sacrifice, and silence. Before she was Queen Bey, she was just a girl from Houston with a dream and a father who believed in her so much he gave up everything to manage her. Matthew Knowles pushed her harder than anyone else, shaping her into a performer destined for greatness. But greatness came at a cost. Destiny's Child looked like a dream, but behind the smiles were power struggles and jealousy. Members left, lawsuits followed, and rumors spread that Beyonce's father favored her. Suddenly, she was labeled as controlling, and the media painted her as the reason for the group's chaos. But Beyonce never argued, she let her music speak. And when Destiny's Child finally ended, the world waited for her to fail on her own. Instead, she rose higher. Her solo debut shattered expectations. Crazy in Love was not just a hit, it was a declaration that Beyonce had arrived. But success came with shadows. Fame isolated her, and her personal life began to crack under its weight. Whispers about her father's dominance and her relationship with Jay Z filled headlines. She had the world's attention, yet they seemed more distant than ever. Was she living her dream or trapped inside it? Then came the moment that changed everything. Beyonce cut ties with her father, ending their professional relationship. It was more than business, it was liberation. For the first time, she took full control of her career, but also faced the world alone. Around that time, her marriage to Jay Z began to unravel. And when that shocking elevator footage of Solange and Jay Z leaked, the internet exploded. The perfect couple's image shattered overnight. But Beyonce did not speak. She turned heartbreak into art. Limonade was not just an album, it was a story of betrayal, forgiveness, and power. Every lyric hinted at real pain, yet carried the strength of a woman reclaiming her voice. Without naming names, she told the world everything they needed to know. And just like that, she transformed again from an artist into a movement. Her silence became her strength. She stopped doing interviews, started producing visual albums, and began controlling every image, sound, and moment. From Homecoming to Black is King, she turned her story into cultural history. She was not just performing anymore, she was building a legacy. Every detail was intentional, every project a statement, and while others chased fame, Beyonce built a kingdom. But with power comes distance. The more perfect she appeared, the less the world really knew her. She became a maestro in an era of oversharing, a symbol of control in a world of chaos. Every time fans thought they figured her out, she evolved again. Beyonce's silence started to say more than words ever could. That's what keeps people fascinated. Who is she when the lights go out? Is she still the same girl from Houston? Or has she become something untouchable? The truth is, Beyonce has turned her life into a masterpiece of reinvention. She learned that if she did not control her story, someone else would, and she refused to let that happen. From Destiny's Child to superstardom, from betrayal to rebirth, Beyonce has faced every challenge with quiet power. She does not just dominate music, she defines culture. And yet, the real Beyonce remains hidden, still creating, still transforming, still untouchable. Because maybe her greatest secret is that we will never fully know her. We will only oversee what she allows us to see. And that's exactly how she became one of the most powerful and mysterious women in the world. Beyonce is not just part of the story, she is the story.